What's up, everybody? Back again with another quick video, another gear review, more tackle storage. This time we are talking about a company called Gruv. This is Gruv, Gruv Fishing, and this is a box that they call their Big Jig box. So Gruv is kind of a newer company. They're not in a lot of stores. They're mostly online. You might see some of their stuff on Instagram, and I don't really know what to say about them as a company other than they're kind of doing boxes a little differently. They have a unique style. They have like orange and this gray. So these boxes are very heavy duty. A couple things that kind of make their boxes stand out is number one, they have no latch. Everything is magnets. So when you open this up on this Big Jig box, there's 3 magnets. There's one here in the corners and then one in the middle. And there's magnets on the other side, obviously, and just kind of snap shut. They're pretty strong magnets. The tabs are kind of split like this, so you go kind of split your fingers and open it up. It latches pretty tight. I wasn't able to shake it loose. Maybe I can. Let's try it really hard. Okay. That took a lot of effort, actually. So the latches are pretty good. What's interesting about this is you can fit a lot of hooks and a lot of single hook baits. I would not use this jig box obviously for treble hook baits, but for single hook baits it's pretty cool. I'm obviously using this for my swim bait head arsenal, so I have basically all my swim bait heads in here, at least all the ones that I use most commonly. I have some more in the archive, but this is pretty much my collection. Bunch of GoldenEye swim bait heads. So what's cool is you stick the baits in with these rubber, I think it's silicone actually. I don't know what the material is, but I think they labeled it as silicone. So you can put hooks in 2 ways. You can put it straight in like this and have the bait sit out like that, or you can flip it around. I mean, it's up to you the way you want to put them in. Obviously, if you put them in this way, the hook points are sticking out, so you can definitely get your finger in here. So if you're smart, you'll put your heads in the other way like this, and then your hook points are going to stick out and you're not going to poke your finger. But I am not that smart, and I actually kind of just like the way aesthetically it looks with all the swimbait heads looking at me. So obviously on these bottom ones I flipped them around. So I got some just VMC Moon Eye heads, a whole bunch of GoldenEye swimbait heads, some Mega Bass Okashira screw heads, some Dirty Jigs swimbait heads that I'm playing around with, some just regular Kitech tungsten jigs, and then some Mega Bass body balance swimbait heads that I'm playing around with this year as well. So I got more of these. I just only put 2 of them in here for now. Let's put that back. So my overall thoughts on this box, it's cool. If you have a lot of heads or single hook things that you go through a lot, like say Ned rig heads, shaky heads, flipping hooks, swimbait heads, like stuff you need to get to quickly, like maybe a day box of just stuff you're going to be using that day, this is going to be great. I think I'm probably going to have this in my boat kind of laying on top of my other tackle boxes or off on a side compartment or even maybe under my seat, just a place I can get to it quick without having to dig through all my other tackle boxes to get heads and stuff out. This is just going to be my quick, hey, I'm going to leave this laying around because I break a lot of swimbait heads off or a lot of Ned rig heads off. So if you are kind of into cool storage for single hook applications, you could put jigs in here too, just regular flipping jigs and all that stuff. I don't do that because I already have another box for that, but it's pretty cool. It's unique. These are expensive. These are like $30, so they're not cheap. Let's do a size comparison real quick so you know how big these actually are. They're pretty small. This is their like big jig box, but it's small. So this is a 3600 Plano Edge box, and that's it on top of it. So if you notice, let's put it corner to corner. It's a couple inches shorter than the Edge box. Let's do a top-down comparison. So you can see it is pretty small. Let's look at this next to a regular 3700 tackle box. So here's just like your average everyday 3700 box. So you can see a size comparison. So quite a bit smaller than your regular box, and this is their big version. They don't make a bigger one than this. So just to let you know kind of how big these are, what they look like, what they're good for. They say these boxes are durable. I can see they have metal stainless steel down through the latch. Can you run this over with a car? Probably not. I think the Bass Mafia, the Edge boxes are probably, they seem to be a little stronger than this, but man, this is a cool box. It's something unique. You can bust this out and people are kind of maybe like, what is that? I've never seen one of those before. Something unique. Not a lot of people have this box. So if you want to kind of show off to your friends or have people kind of look at you weird in the boat landing, this would be definitely a cool box to have laying around. I'm probably going to get one more of these for all my Ned heads, because I was like going to put swim baits and Ned heads together in one box, but then I realized how many swim bait heads I actually have and want to carry with me for all the different sizes and different types of things I want to do. So I'm like, this isn't big enough to run both. I also stuck football head jigs down here because I don't really have any other place to put them, and I want to get to them quickly. So yeah, the Gruv Big Jig box. I give it a thumbs up. I say if you're into unique and interesting tackle storage, this is definitely up there. They have a smaller one than this. If you're an ice fisherman, you might want to look at these. Even the small box for putting all your ice jigs. So if you're ice guys are looking for something kind of cool and unique, definitely check out Gruv's stuff. I've heard that Gruv's crankbait boxes kind of suck. They have crankbait versions of these. I have not used one of those. I have no real opinion on those other than other people complaining about them. But the jig boxes seem to be winners. So this is cool. Hope you enjoyed this. See you again in the future.